But with Mom picking up a job at the grocery store at night, Dad's mac and cheese was becoming a regular occurrence. "Can't we have something else tonight?" Ryan asked. But his father wasn't paying attention. His eyes were glued to the old television set in the living room. The news was on, and the announcer was speaking in a very serious tone. And that means millions of Americans cannot find jobs. Meanwhile, in the Middle East, the war continues for its 9th straight year. "Dad," Ryan yelled, trying to get his attention. "Lily and I are tired of macaroni and cheese. Can't we have something else?" "No, we can't," his father replied. "Like I told you last night and the night before, I don't want to hear any more questions about dinner. Now eat fast and go get ready for bed. I'm late for work and Grandma will be here soon." Grandma again. Ryan and Lily loved their grandma, but enough was enough. She'd been over the last 5 nights in a row to watch them. "Why?" Lily whined. "We don't want Grandma to come over again. We don't want this macaroni and cheese again. And we don't want you and Mom to leave again. Why can't you just stay home with us like you used to?" "Lily, I'm sorry, but we can't do that." He put his dish into the sink as they walked out of the room, dejected. Grandma listened quietly to the whole conversation from the living room. No one knew she was there. A few minutes later, Lily and Ryan came back downstairs into their pajamas. Dad had already left, and Grandma was sitting alone on the couch. "Kids," she said, "come sit with Grandma. I want to tell you a story." Lily and Ryan reluctantly walked to the couch and sat on either side of their grandmother. She began. "Once upon a time, there was a little girl. As if on cue, the children chimed in. "Was she a princess? Did she live in a castle? Was she eaten by a dragon?" "Patience, children, patience," Grandma said. "This is not a fairy tale. In fact, it's much, much better because it's real." Look at the moon right there. This little girl happened to live during the time when things in America who went over to Europe to protect us. They were both gone a lot, and the little girl missed them very much. One day, the girl's father came home for a short break. The two of them played together every day, from morning to night. On the day her daddy had to go back to Europe, it started to snow for the first time all winter. He took the little girl outside and showed her how to make snow angels on the front lawn. Snow angels. I remember a couple of years ago it snowed here where we live, and at 1 o'clock in the morning when I got up I saw the snow outside, and I woke Rory up so quickly and got her all bundled up, and she went outside at 1 o'clock in the morning and she made her first snow angel. And the reason I did that at 1 o'clock in the morning is because I knew the snow would be gone by the time morning came. And I was right.
It was my birthday.
And it was her birthday. So this is how Rory looked. And she had so much fun. It was so exciting for her. The father explained to his daughter that snow angels are magical, because if you make one for someone you love, it stores all of that love right in their heart. The angels, he told her, would always be with her, even when he couldn't be. And he was right. Even after he went back to the war, the little girl never felt alone again. Her snow angel was always there with her. When the story was done, Lily's face slowly began to brighten. "Grandma," she asked, "were you the little girl in the story? Was it your daddy who showed you how to make snow angels?" "Yes, it was me," Grandma replied, "and I never forgot that day." like something magical for somebody special in your life.